Welcome back, everyone. I have to apologize. I haven't posted a video in almost 2 weeks. I've been a little sick. Came down with, I wouldn't say it was the flu because I didn't have a fever, but I had achy muscles, really bad cold, sore throat, headache, and it lasted about a week. I actually had a relapse, but I'm actually getting better now. But I didn't shave, as you can see, so I got that Ernest Hemingway look. Not when he was in Paris, but when he was in Cuba or Spain in his latter years. Today I want to talk about owning property and a will, and why you would need a will. Okay, so why would you need a will? So before I get into that, so what I'll do is I'll kind of tell you my own personal backstory on how I found out that I actually need a will to protect myself and my significant other, which is Katya. So most of you guys know that I purchased an apartment this year. I purchased it in January of this year, and I actually moved in February 15th. Because that's what I agreed with the owner. The owner needed time to get out of the apartment and move into his new place. And I said, fine, February 15th. So February 15th came around. We actually moved in, handed off the keys, and he actually mentioned that he needs like another month to take his name off of my property, because in Belarus, if you're a citizen, you need to actually register your name on where you live. Okay, and so I agreed. Okay, another month, whatever, because foreigners don't actually register their apartment under their name. They're not allowed to. They register with the police or immigration. So there's a separation there. But I want Katya to be able to register her name under the address, because right now she's registered with her mother in Goma. It just makes it easier. So I said, fine, okay. So like a month or two passed, and Katya actually went down to register. I was actually with her to register her name on the property. And it turns out that the previous owner is still registered. So we're like, what the heck's going on here? So we call him, and he told Katya, well, I need another month because I found the property. Now I'm purchasing it. And we said, okay, all right. So a couple of months passed. We forgot about it, and then like just like the end of August, Katya calls him, and he's like, no, I need more time, blah blah blah. And okay, 2 more weeks. So this week was 2 more weeks, and he just got a little pissy when Katya called. No, I need time. It's not possible. I don't have any place to go. I'm like, well, it's not really our problem. And then he hangs up. Click. And I go, oh, okay, that's it. So I called my broker, the one who helped me with the purchasing the apartment. He said, well, you can get a lawyer from the state, or you can get a private lawyer. And he goes, well, the one with the state's less expensive, but it just takes longer. Or you can get, I have a really good one that I found. He's a private lawyer. He's one of the top real estate criminal lawyers in Belarus. He's very famous. Okay, give him give me his contact. So we set up an appointment. We actually went by there yesterday, and he's got a little office. He's typical old school Belarusian man. He's probably 65, 70 years old. He's got pictures of him hunting, holding rifles. He's wearing gold. He's a very stern Belarusian man, and he went over the contract. We brought all the documents that I actually own the property in the agreement. And there's actually written in the agreement that his name has to be off the property, registered from the property by February 15th. So there it is. And he's like, well, you know, it's probably best that we don't take this to court. Maybe negotiate with the previous owner. What's his phone number? I'll give him a call. So he actually called him right then and there, right in the office, and had like a 15-20 minute conversation with him. And the previous owner knew exactly who he was and got a little scared. But you know, I go, listen, tell him that I don't want any trouble. I just want him off. And so anyways, the guy agreed that he needs another 2 weeks because he actually found the property that he wants. The paperwork is submitted. The state goes through the paperwork once a month. And so then he'll be able to take his name off my property. So we're fine. Okay, so that's great. So so I'm going to the lawyer. I go, so I was thinking, what if I die? What if something happens to me? Can he just move right into that apartment? He's like, well, first they would contact your family, like your parents, or you know, just to see if they could actually take over. But I'm like, well, they're like 78 years old. They're not going to want to come out here, and they probably won't even be able to contact them. I go, well, what if they can't contact anybody? Who gets the apartment? Would Katya be able to take? No. Well, what if we're married? No. Well, if you're married before you buy the property, then yes. But if you're married after you buy the property, then she doesn't get the property. I'm like, wow, okay. Well, what's the best way to solve this? Because I want to protect Katya, right? If something happens to me, she has to move out. I want her to be able to keep it and have a place to stay or live. Well, you need a will. So I'm like, oh, okay. So there you go. That's the reason why you might need a will if you buy some property in Belarus. So right now I'm in the process of finding a lawyer and drafting up a will to protect myself and Katya. So in the meantime, I apologize. I'm going to be uploading more videos. Doing a video tonight. Actually might shave. And I'm going to do 3 or 4 videos next week, so I'm going to ramp it up. But until next time, ciao.